Good afternoon, councillors. Welcome to the joint scrutiny meeting. The first item on the agenda this afternoon is election of chair. Do we have a nomination, please?
I'm happy to nominate Colin McLaren.
And I'm happy to second that.
Do we have any further nominations? Can we take that as Councillor McLaren agreed as chair?
Agreed.
Okay, thank you very much, everyone. Good afternoon. There is a statement that I need to read out, so you'll just have to bear with me for a minute or two if you don't mind. Good afternoon. My name is Colin McLaren, Councillor for Chatterton Central Ward, and as you've just heard, I'm chairing the meeting this afternoon. Welcome to the first virtual joint scrutiny meeting by virtue of the local authorities and police and crime panels Coronavirus Flexibility of Local Authority Police and Crime Panel Meetings, England and Wales, Regulations 2020, quite a mouthful. The regulations have temporarily removed the legal requirement for local authorities to hold public meetings in person during the coronavirus pandemic. Meetings will remain accessible whilst ensuring that councillors, staff and the wider public are able to follow government advice by staying at home to stop the spread of coronavirus. The requirement for public meetings to be made accessible to the public remains, and the link to the virtual meeting is available on the council's website in the usual live meeting link page. If a connection to a member is lost during this meeting, I will stop the meeting to enable the connection to be restored. If the connection cannot be restored within a reasonable time, the meeting will proceed, but the member who was disconnected will not be able to vote on the matter under discussion, as they will not have heard all the information. Should any aspect of the external link fail, I may call a short adjournment of up to 5 minutes or so to determine whether the connection can quickly be re-established. If the connection is not restored within that time, the meeting will be adjourned and any further business will not proceed until another time and date. Any questions submitted to Constitutional Services during this period within the submissions deadline will be read out by myself and answered at the meeting. Turning to the agenda, once the item has been introduced and discussed, I will ask each member to indicate their agreement or otherwise. As with ordinary scrutiny meetings, once the exclusion of the present public has been moved at the meeting to enable the members to discuss commercially sensitive reports, the present public will no longer be able to view the meeting. So I think the next stage is to take a roll call of those members who are actually present. Is that correct, Mark? Can't hear, Mark.
Yes, Chair. The roll call of scrutiny members in attendance. Councillor Byrne.
Present.
Councillor Hamblett.
Present.
Councillor Jakes.
Present.
Councillor Moores.
Present.
Councillor Stretton.
Present.
Councillor Surjan.
Present.
Councillor Taylor.
Present.
Councillor Torr.
Present.
And Councillor Williamson.
Might be on mute.
Yeah. Present.
Councillor Byrne.
Present. Present.
Right, that's the scrutiny members in attendance, Chair.
Okay, thank you very much. Just for the record, Mark, can you just repeat the apologies, please?
We have apologies. I've received apologies from councillors Curley, Davis, Harkness, and Ibrahim, and Fithian.
Okay, thank you very much. Does anybody have any declarations of interest? Any member present have any declarations of interest that they need to make known? Can I take silence therefore to mean that there are no declarations? Have we received any urgent business, Mark?
No urgent business received, Chair.
Okay, thank you very much. And there are no public questions?
No public questions received for this meeting either, Chair.
Okay, thank you very much. That takes us to item 6 on the agenda, which is the exclusion of press and public. Are we agreed to implement the exclusion clause? Are we all happy with that? I think
Agreed.
there's going to be a roll call at this point. Is that correct, Mark?
Yes, I'll take
Okay.
a roll call for this, Chair.
Right.
Councillor Byrne,
Agreed.
Councillor Hamblett,
Agreed.
Councillor Jakes,
Agreed.
Councillor Moores,
Agreed.
Councillor Stretton,
Agreed.
Councillor Surjan,
Agreed.
Councillor Taylor,
Agreed.
Councillor Torr,
Agreed.
Councillor Williamson,
Shall meet again.
Councillor Williamson,
Yeah.
and Councillor McLaren.
Agreed.
That's carried unanimously, Chair.
Okay, thank you very much. Does that mean we stop filming now, or the producers stop filming, and we move into